Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. This is a new game plus recording, so there will be spoilers, you've been warned. We are in the Shattered Space DLC, and I'm about to turn in the third house of the Aligning the Houses quest. Actually did this at the end of the previous recording, but wanted to rewind to here so I could do the whole turn in and get the whole briefing on the next bit. Rather than being trapped into getting the whole briefing for the next bit and all of the lockups it does on the UI, irrespective of what I wanted to turn into recording. So, here we go. Oh, and I found a hat recently, so we now have a hat. I think my flower is still there.
The morning device may be our one and only chance to reach Anasco and save Dazra. I am old and my eyesight is not what it used to be, but I know the face of success when I see it. Your lead from House Kef paid off. I have heard of such a thing. Recently, in fact, just before the accident. That is apparently not a coincidence. We do not need it for the device, but if this accounts for some of the leaps in progress in the Citadel, you may wish to hold on to it. As much as I have devoted my life to science, one cannot deny that there is an occasional spark of the divine. The Great Serpent has use for this, and you, still to come. Your timing is excellent, in fact. I believe we are ready to proceed.
So we have finished exhuming the past, and we're still on aligning the houses.
Just a few quick preparations.
And I cannot yet bring up anything.
Creating the necessary connections. It is done. Vindicator, will you do us the honor?
Okay. Mission updated the Scaled Citadel. But there's the actual one we're starting, and I'm going to use that as my thumbnail. There we go.
Now that our calculations have been...
Photo mode before we get this started. Let's see. Toggle the menu. See if I can get all of this in one screen without going too wide angle on the lens. Good enough.
Fine-tuned, I am even more confident in our chances of success. All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Powering draft drive.
Field projector. Standing by.
Extending stabilizers.
Draft field stable.
Capacitors fully charged.
All stations reporting. Ready to proceed with targeting.
Okay.
Targeting system engaged.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial depth. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark.
Okay, I wonder if I can get a picture of this or if it's going to lock up my UI for the whole cutscene.
Fire!
There we go. Yeah, there's my picture.
This flame shall pierce the shell of your mind.
Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating for recoil.
It is working. Steady.
Detecting graviton force.
Hold. We cannot fail the speaker now.
Rerouting power.
Loading out.
Enough. Shut it down.
Cutting power.
Grav drive cycling down.
Learning 0.
Retracting stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
Clear. Well done, all. Well done. We have done all we can. I am sure the Council is waiting to speak with you.
Okay. So, let's see. Guess we go talk to Malibor.
It's done.
Our work here is finished. May the serpent guide you on your path.
The device has worked.
I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
You have always lacked faith, Dulkev.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Enough! It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the Citadel. Send in everyone.
Are you mad? We have no idea how stable this is. No idea what is happening inside. You saw yourself. We barely had a plan for the device. We are lucky to have made it this far.
Time is a luxury we do not have. Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be unwise to leave Dazra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And, to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the Citadel. We must minimize the potential risk. It is only fitting that it should be you.
Really? I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do, She is the only one who can communicate with the Nazgul. Save as much as you can. Save it all, if possible, but... the Speaker must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring a Nazgul back to us.
It will be nothing short of the highest honor. We will not fail.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
Okay. Actually, let's have this be the... Yeah, the Scaled Citadel. That's what we're going to be doing with this one. Let me go make a note of that. Dee-dee-dee. Okay. So now we are going to
Brother lost
The device looks ready.
go
Let's hope it has
into the
not been built
Citadel.
too hastily. We need this to work.
We've already cleared our way down to the Citadel once. I think this is the way we came back up. It may be... it's probably it's a different direction. Okay, I've got phased time sitting here ready to go. Okay, they're not attacking now. It's nice to have a bunch of phantoms around that are not attacking us. It's kind of an honor guard as we go up. Okay, so now we're starting to get hostiles. Give me your beans. I see the way this is going to go. This may be a bit of a challenge. Even with all of the combat on we do more and they do less.
You're really here. Oh, I feared what I saw. That connection we made was yet another vision. This is real, is it not? I knew the serpent would deliver me from this nightmare, but there must be some way out. Every time I have attempted to leave this place, I find myself lost, wandering, unable to see. There is nothing out there. Tell me, what of Dazra? The people of House Varun? I have had terrible visions, a dreadful sense of loss. I saw things. Figments of guilt, I had hoped. But in my heart, I knew them to be reality. You must believe me. We meant none of this. All of the research, the calculations. We thought we could contain it. I only ever wanted to help. To improve, to elevate House Varun. Shut it down? No, we cannot do that. The chain reaction that started, it is self-sustaining. We tried everything. We had hoped we could complete the experiment, but then the vortex interlock burned out. You have one, don't you? I can feel the power from here. Then the Serpent truly has sent you to us. I wish I could guarantee your safety, but I am graced by the Serpent and have retained my faculties. So many of my people were not as fortunate. You will have no choice but to deal with them. The reactor level is below us. Bring the interlock there. We will need it if we wish to see this through.
Okay. So, don't know what we're going to be facing here.
Do it again.
Oh, come on. But this is what the ammo I'm going to be using. Doesn't take much of a burst. I don't know whether there's a fixed number of these, or if this is just infinite spawn. I probably shouldn't hang out. Also, they're not showing up on my sent star stuff, or at least maybe they're not spawning. Yeah, they do show up on the sent star stuff, but they have to spawn first. Try to let Andreja shoot as much as possible.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Yes, it is. We've already gone through a quarter of our total ammunition. be a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Better check if my secondary weapons are going to be
prepared to die?
sufficiently hot. She's not taking him out as quickly as I had expected.
Security lockdown.
End the security lockdown. Okay. But we have this. And I don't have a cutter. Watching for cameras and such. I really should have my sniper rifle out watching for cameras. Damage upgrade ranged. Ooh. Okay, expert lock here. I'm gonna do an auto slot just to get things started. I'm gonna do another one because I'm lazy. And
I could not accomplish that.
I'm surprised neither one of those cameras saw me, but I'll take it. There's a blue dot. Okay, power fluctuations. Ride lockdown. Whoops, critical air fault in vortex power modulator. Repair or disable the unit. Okay. We know how to do that.
Down.
Let's see here. Advanced lock. Both. Outside, outside, both. Neither. Both. That one would leave this. What do we have here? Let's go Artillery system control. Turret control. We want to make them friendly and activate them. Remote control alarm, we want to disarm. And the robots we want to make friendly and activate. We've got friendly robots, friendly turrets, and disabled alarm. Okay, well, looks like Andreja wandered out where she could get seen by things that weren't disabled. Oh, you were a friendly robot.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but there's something taking.
Yeah, if I had that do over again, I'd probably do a better job of coming in and taking out the cameras. There. Hold on. I think I saw I figured there would be one here. I can come in the back way. Let's see, 1, 0, both, inner. I like going in the back way. Makes me feel like I've earned my pay. Security computer, okay. We are normal. Doors are open. Turret is no signal. The alarm is now disarmed. See, if we'd snuck back here without getting seen, I could have turned all that stuff off. I don't think it's worthwhile. Oh, wait a minute. I had 2,000 rounds, and I was looking at my health for that. We are at... Okay, we're doing actually better on ammo than I thought we were. 1,800 out of 2,000. So we're down 10%, not 25%. Photo mode.
As I said, a new vortex interlock is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed.
So we come down here.
We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overlook it.
So just like taking the one out on the other side. Now put this in. Then we close it up.
Finally, it is time. Come, see what you have helped to save.
Wonder what's through here. Doo-doo. Both. Looking for something that can only be used one or the other. Let's wait there, and we are there. Hear a heartbeat.
Someone locked that for a reason. Let us see what it is.
Okay. One inner, both, outer. Potentially several. Yeah, auto slot. Why not? Those kind of make it easy. Oops, I thought that was Koza. Okay. Anything else interesting here before I follow a Nasco Varoon? Ooh, a refined mag pulse. See how that stacks up for DPS. It's down here. So it's not even interesting for... Yeah. The one I have is so head and shoulders above the other weapons in terms of DPS. It's not even a comparison, really.
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more, so I set out to find him. At first, I thought so too. And I despaired. I learned learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks. This vortex, the place between places, and the energy it holds, could be harnessed, refined, directed. No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause. House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Jinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods. Carry out the Serpent's will, and begin House Varun's triumph!
So we could release the Phantoms. Or we could turn off life support. Let's talk to them.
Please, I have waited so long for this. Just activate the pods. You yourself must have encountered the Phantoms in Malign Dam. You know how formidable yet limited their abilities were. The Varun soldiers suspended within these pods are an improvement on all of that prior work. Activate the system, and they will be suffused with vortex energy, making them nearly invulnerable, giving them almost unlimited engagement range. They will be proof that House Varun's ascent to glory has begun. None will be able to deny it. What other choice do we have? The heathens and heretics loathe our very existence already. Why not be what they expect? By finishing what Jinan Varun started, we fulfill our duty to prepare the way for the Great Serpent. And none will ever again dare mock or belittle us.
He's completely loony.
Why would we reject the perfect opportunity when the Great Serpent has so clearly placed it within our grasp? He calls us to act, and we must answer that call. What other choice do we have? The heathens and heretics loathe our... By finishing what Jinan Varun started, and none will ever...
Okay, so Mr. Fancy Pants Phantom who can't hit the buttons himself. He is gonna be pissed.
serpent?
Well, yeah.
You pledged yourself to House Varun, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will, short of sight, a betrayer. And in the end, you have changed nothing. There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems.
Intruders in level. Emergent.
Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now. Come then, all of you. Ascend the Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Okay, well, we need to go up to the pinnacle and shut him down. And I suspect we will be doing a lot of fighting between here and there. We're going to start off with the big mag guy, because I like him best. We can shift to the Kodama if we run low on ammo. I think it had 6,000 something rounds. Okay, slot and boom. No reason not to use the auto slots when they're there. Okay, so lots of star stuff on this level.
Forward! Reclaim the Citadel! Restore the true faith!
Anybody else want to throw themselves on my guns one at a time? These guys are fighting each other. We're headed up there.
We should move on.
So if I can avoid engaging any that aren't shooting at me. I got phase time off. wall off. Andreja's keeping him busy back there. Okay. Need to stop wasting time looting. They're in my way. I'm going to shoot them, otherwise I want to run. Hopefully, I won't have a bunch of them coming up my tail. Yeah, those guys were focused on me. This is not the way forward. Past. Okay. See if we can get hidden again. That looks like an ID card. That will no doubt come in handy.
Always worth checking. I don't know what you might find in the pockets.
having to kill all those guys. Gonna be a pain if they all come in behind me wherever we're going. Front Anasco and reach the pinnacle.
Despite your attempts to meddle, you have nonetheless served your part in the Serpent's plan. Neither you nor the Zealots will disrupt our achievement now. The gate will cycle one more time, shifting the Citadel into the vortex. You and those bothersome Zealots trapped inside will be cast into the void forever. And I will carry on the crusade myself.
Oh boy.
It cannot be stopped. It cannot be shut down. It, like the great serpent himself, is inevitable.
Okay, where'd that dot go? The dot went away. There it is now.
I am the serpent's chosen. I cannot be defeated.
Okay, we need to work out how to take this down. Yeah, I think we did just get everything spawning in behind us that we thought we'd left behind. There's a blue dot over there. It's up above. Boom, there's one. I assume we're gonna have to do a bunch of those. Yep, Vortex Gate 1 of 4. It's one level too high. Ah, too slow. Maybe? Okay. Way out's that way. And now we run out. Follow the dots. Jeez, that's loud. Glad you're with me, Andreja.
Rally! Ready to me!
We start have our ammo now. And there's the exit. Ooh, boy. That'll get your blood pounding. Couple of pictures of that, and maybe I can slip those in.
Slowly, slowly.
I told you she would
a lot. I cannot believe it. The Citadel is gone. There is no sign of an Asco. You failed. You brought us no scrap of hope for the future. You must understand that seems hard to believe.
You will have to explain yourself. Where is Anasco? Why is he not here with us?
Then truly, we are lost. Without an Asco, there is no speaker. There is no way forward.
Perhaps. Or perhaps we acknowledge a simple truth. We are currently the government. We decide what happens from here.
You dare speak of treason? Heresy!
I speak of survival.
Please, calm down, both of you.
This is not a time to be calm or sit idly by. This is a time for action. We, the three of us, are the High Council. All of House Varun looks to us for guidance. We should provide it. Indeed, we will. So we should name one. Right now.
That is not within our power.
But Lovek, it can be. We can decide that right here, right now. We can carve a path forward for House Varun. Or else, we can sit by and watch all that we have built crumble around us.
And what assurance do I have that the two of you are not just looking to usurp power for yourselves?
Then we let the Vindicator decide. And we have a herald here as a witness.
Okay, so we've got the three houses here. We already know that House Kadik is working with the heretics. I think Dulkef, because, yeah, these guys I don't trust. These guys are really too militaristic. Dulkef will probably lead them into peace.
Then so it shall be. House Varun moves forward from this crisis and continues to serve the Great Serpent.
All must serve.
Before you adjourn, is there not one matter more to address?
I do not understand. To what do you refer?
To the matter of the Serpent's crusade, of course. The Vindicator knows of what I speak.
I don't understand. The crusade was ages ago. What does that have to do with any of this?
Explain the meaning of this at once.
After all this time, and we knew nothing of this. The Council was never consulted.
To be fair, it has never been necessary for the Speaker to consult the Council. It is his decision to make.
There is nothing more to discuss. If the Speaker calls for crusade, then we answer.
I can assure you all that he did indeed believe in it.
Then House Vethol agrees. The crusade begins. What does House Dulkef say?
I have no wish to defy the Speaker, but he is no longer here. The Varun people need time. House Dulkef declines.
No, I should have expected as much. And what does House Kadik say?
Both of my colleagues have made valid points. The matter is complicated. I believe that for the moment, House Kadik abstains.
So, one vote for, one against. And what about you? Should we take up the sword and fight for House Varun, or continue to cower here and pity ourselves?
Consider what you are about to say very carefully.
So be it.
And with all of this out of the way, we will take our leave. You have been through a great deal and deserve a chance to rest. The home, of course, is yours. You deserve a place among us after everything. Know that House Varun is eternally grateful for all that you have done, and that the Great Serpent will one day grant you a place by his side.
Okay, that finishes the
It's
Scaled
reassuring
Citadel.
to see what we can accomplish when we collaborate.
We now have a home in Dazra, which we could decorate. Or not. Is there anything we can build at all? We actually have the resources to build a data slate display. That's about it. There. And that finishes off the plot lines for Shattered Space. Let's take a look. Under factions, we've got nothing left for Shattered Space. We've got just the 4 that are back on the other side of the world. Activities, we are done. So we have done everything that we picked up. And at this point, now it's just a matter of running around and collecting your reactions and seeing if there are any other quests we have left that we haven't done yet. Oh, and we could probably recruit Sahima. I've heard that we can do that. We've got a couple of people here we can recruit. We have 2 skill points. I'm going to put one of them into Starship Command right now. Destroy or board 5 ships with a crew of 2 or more before I can go up to the next rank. So what I want to do...
The gods will have heard my name of forsaking.
See if Sahima is hanging out somewhere. I think she's in House
Progress
Kadik.
on the device is welcome. It is good to feel that we are making a difference.
That call out shouldn't happen after you resolve everything.
The outsiders will come to accept his embrace, just as you did.
So we're just gonna wander around here.
Since you exposed Okeem, we'll be reviewing our policy for new House members. Better than House Vithal. Hosmek and I share a common interest in the settled systems, which I hope will be reflected in his decisions as Speaker. My only concern is how forthright he'll be. House Tulkev has always had a way of hoarding information. Until next time.
So where would Sahima be hanging out? Yeah, I'm just going to stretch this recording out while I run around, collect closing thoughts from the various NPCs. I'm going to recruit people I can recruit because there is actually a goal of recruiting many people.
The zealots will think twice now before moving against us.
Promised?
Huh. Okay, not in here. That's it. Side world, maybe go up here. Hey, Eugene, he's gone. I could probably hack his lock. So, inside, outside, both inside. So, these two. Denial of transfer, Okeem Sharon. Oh, I think we've already read these. Yep.
Extra security on this terminal. I'm certain you can handle it.
Chosen.
The Great Serpent spared so many of us, yet we all still feel.
Hey, Sahima. You want to blow this town?
Vindicator, it's good to see you again.
So
Perhaps
she's got...
the Great Serpent has blessed us with the second meeting to make up for the first one. A hostage situation is hardly the place to make a good first impression.
So Anetronic fusion and sniper certification would make her not a bad crew member. We already have somebody with Anetronic fusion, but let's
And it's nice to meet you too. Now we can talk about the important stuff, like your favorite food. Mine is ice cream. Anyway, while it's good to take a breath and relax, I do like a good adventure. In fact, I have to admit, I'm a little envious of your situation. I'm stuck here in the house while you are traveling the stars, discovering new orbits, and building a bridge for the promised. I was hoping you'd say that. I promise you, you won't regret it. I don't want to brag, but I'm proficient at just about everything. Okay, maybe I like bragging a little. But it's not a lie, truly. The Great Serpent has blessed us both with gifts. If we work together, I know we can help each other grow them. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to start tinkering with your ship. We'll have to measure the progress in phantometers. But first, stupid question, but do you happen to know where my assignment is?
Okay, so we have 3 out of 5 on the ship. We can only go to 4 with our stuff. We're going to start out by assigning you to the Razor Leaf.
Okay.
And once you're aboard the Razor Leaf, we may unassign you so we can assign someone else. Because I want to pick up that other outsider. At this point, I'm just going to be recruiting people and having them unassigned. So I think there's an achievement for having many people recruited. Also, it'll allow me to look through their abilities and decide who I want actively crewing, alongside the robots, which will always be actively crewing. So we're headed up to the bar.
I have heard that we may try to establish trade with the Seven Sisters.
Oh, the work never ends.
Had us so worried, Varric. What a time to go soul searching.
I kept thinking one of those horrors we heard about got you.
Hey, they almost did. And don't worry.
There's always another job that needs doing.
But where'd
They call people like me
is.
Husk.
There's Tane.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
Gosh.
it's because I'm a husky guy.
You're not here early.
Glad we
So
got that
he's
whole Varric business sorted.
Pistol stealth and payloads.
The whole
Okay.
thing was starting to be... But, so that's your play, huh? Gassing me up. I don't care enough to stop you. Anyway, seeing as I don't have a ship, I'm kind of out of a job. So I was thinking, if you're looking for an extra hand, I got 2. They both work well enough. I mean, for my age anyway. But fair warning, I can't do all that moving around and trying new things, stuff that the kids do. Because fact is, I'm retired. Not from work, but life. Then we're on the same page. Good. Oh, and one other thing. I've got a reputation. You ask anyone about Tane Salaver, and they'll tell you he's old and lazy and useless with a gun. And I'm here to tell you that's only half true. I am old and lazy, but I'm okay with the gun. Does this mean you're gonna be surrounded by a bunch of other losers, not just me? I don't know if I like that. Fine. I don't work well in teams, but at least you aren't the kind with uniforms. Good. I like your hiring style. No interview or background check. That's all bullshit anyway, in case you didn't know. Better you just point me to my station so we can get on with it.
Upgrade ship command level to assign more crew. What I'm gonna do is I am going to have somebody jump ship and go to the outpost for now, so I can make sure I bring both these guys back. The robots. How about Sam? Hey, Sam. There we go.
Guess I'll be heading out. See you later, Captain.
Yes.
Okay. There's probably other people we can recruit. I'm only really interested in the named ones, but there's probably others that I don't know about in town. But I figured those 2 would be recruitable. And just as a last thing, let's jump to my outpost. Vessel 3B.
Perhaps not the sort of place on which one would settle down.
Okay, so now get in here, we go to ship, crew, and we notice that Tane is on the Razor Leaf and Sahim is on the Razor Leaf. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unassign the two of them, and I'm going to put Sam back on the Razor Leaf. I'm hoping this leaves the two of them as passengers on the ship. Now, we actually have a skill point to spend. How am I coming on this stuff here? Piloting is currently rank 3. We need to destroy some more ships before we can get rank 4. I could probably grind that out really quick. We'd be able to build some Class C ships. We're at level 50 now. You know what? We can do that in the simulator, and it'll count. I'm just going to let the recording continue to record while I do this. This is all kind of wind down kind of activity. Oh, we can recruit Raphael too. Let's do that. Recruit him, get him on the ship, then take away his assignment. Maybe he'll hang out on the ship. What I'd like to do is have a whole bunch of people hanging out on the ship with me. Take the elevator. Oh, that's right. I installed Falkland Systems. So let's see. Apparently I didn't hit the thingy quick enough. Oh, let's do the recruiting first. Activity. Speak to Raphael. Where is he, by the way? It's probably at one of the bars. And we have run out of video memory of some sort. Yeah. Hey, Raphael, you've got all your hands and feet.
It's good to see you again. I was wondering if you were going to stop by. Thanks again for getting me back to New Atlantis. The viewport still makes their drinks just the way I remember. I feel a lot better too. Steadier. More like myself. I'm still a little shaky, but I'm doing much better than the last time we met. And my engineering skills are no worse for wear. Have you given any more thought to taking me on as an engineer for your crew? Are you serious? You'll really give me a chance? I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Okay, we're going to assign you to the outpost there. And...
You have my...
Yes. What?
Okay, there we go. Now there's these random specialists you can also recruit, but I think I only want to do the named ones. Gideon Acre.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
Well, let's keep it with the one that we've actually...
Guess I'll try someone else.
Too generic. I want to recruit the people that I have interacted with. Okay, now back to here, Falkland Systems. This is all new to me now. I installed a number of creations dealing with shipbuilding. And Falkland was one of the first ones I wanted to take a look at. Oh. Kind of just right here where there wasn't anything before, I think. Cool.
It took years to get it looking just like this.
Whatever you say.
In fact, I am going to reload, just in case there's graphics that's not working. I'm going to reload and we're going to continue right here. Okay, we're back. We've got to reload, so shouldn't have half our models missing. Okay, so what have we got here? Nice looking place. So we've got
Factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. You try to give them a wide berth. As for me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Atlantis information. Nice little hot tub here. Okay, tranquility, and over here we have
Howdy.
what the whole point of this is.
Always good to see another badge.
Ship services. So I'm going to look at what we can buy here first. Falkland Swift 1. This is a Class A ship. Nice looking. It's giving me some ideas for how I might want to build some ships. Kind of reminiscent of the ship from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. The old video game. Which I think KOTOR 2. One of them you actually end up flying a ship that looks something like this. So, got a 29 reactor. Okay. Swift 2 is a B class of similar ship but upgraded to B class with better reactor and better weapons. Swift 3 is C class. Yep. Even better reactor and weapons. Pretty sharp looking there. I like the way they did the symmetry here. Then they've got the Kestrel, a very asymmetric build. I like. And Class B Kestrel and a Class C Kestrel. I like how as you go higher classes, the paint jobs are more contrast and saturation. So we can't actually fly Class C quite yet. That's what we're here to do. Okay, let's keep exploring here. There's a restrooms. Okay. Cargo dust warning. Personal protective equipment required beyond this point. Staff only. Okay. We can't go there. Cockpit mod. I like this. I will end up doing a ship design out of this. CFO. Let's not pick our way into the door. I am betting that's the people that are supporting the mod author. Permanently grants the recipe for the astral sliders. I'll take it. This is cool. Somebody has spent a lot of time and effort on this. It's like they're having a meeting. I do not want to get dragged into a meeting. It's probably a sales presentation. And down here, showcasing some of the parts. Now, these are what I call captain's quarters. So we don't have all of the parts unlocked yet. My plan was to do a major ship build at level 60. We're at 50 now. That gives us another 10 levels of hemming and hawing and looking around and thinking. But that's what we've got. So let's go get those other 5 ship kills so we can put that point in piloting so we can start thinking about Class C stuff, putting it in place in the builder.
And if you have the time, I wish to speak to you. Hello, love. I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for Dasra. For House Varun.
It was not nothing. I don't want to be dismissive.
If only more in the settled system shared that view. But history is what it is. Though it is hard to imagine a future for House Varun where Al-Nazgul is not leading. But now, House Dulkef will take control. I think they have a well-earned reputation for being measured and reserved. Whether that is what is best for House Varun right now, that remains to be seen. It is certainly a solid foundation on which to build House Varun's future. Thankfully, this transfer of power comes at a time of peace. You were right to vote against the Crusade. Indeed it does. There's no guarantee that it will not happen again in the future, but at least you have prevented it for now. No matter what, the path ahead will be difficult. But at least there still is a path, thanks to your actions. Not that I needed another reason to love you, but I will not forget what you have done for my people.
Okay. And with that said, we actually need to go to the Mast District. Go hit up the simulator real quick. Get our 5 kills. Vanguard Pilot Simulator. Hey, just here for some quick kills. I am so glad that kills in the simulator count. This is a lot easier than going out and chasing down some pirates.
Looking to polish those flying skills? Well, the goal remains the same. Defeat as many opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting.
Hold on. Let's need to there we go.
New targets active.
Hit the wrong button and it wiped my user interface a bit. There we go.
New targets active.
I don't know if we need to get kills in targeting mode right now, but at least not whatnot. I can see your shield right there.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
They haven't even touched us.
New targets active.
That's enough.
You've cleared a sufficient number of tiers to complete the exam. You may now exit the simulator or stay and try your hand at the
see how we're
remaining
doing on
enemy
our
groups.
skill challenges. Okay. So, let's see here. Targeting control systems, that's ready to go up a point, but first priority is getting piloted. I need one more kill for that. Her to her. Miscounted. Just need the one kill.
Looking to polish those flying skills? Well, the goal remains the same. Defeat as many opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting.
New targets active.
There we go.
All targets
That's all I needed.
eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. Shutting down.
Okay, so now I can get in here. Can unlock Class C ships. And now we're going to put more points in other ship stuff. Assuming we're going to be doing more ship combat as part of our next stuff. But that means now that when I pop into the ship builder, I can play around with Class C parts, which is what we were really looking for here. So is there anything else I want to do as part of this recording? Hey, there's probably more people I can just recruit. So Moara was hanging out in Sidonia, right? So we want to go activities. He should be down near the bottom. Okay, he doesn't show up here because I haven't been back to Sidonia. I think he said he'd be in Sidonia, so let's go see if he's there. Get him on board.
Sidonia. The UC clings to its old ways. I suspect this soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Here he is.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist. Hey, good to see you again. Still think there might be room for me on your crew?
Sure.
Okay, I'm game. I could use a break from the soul system.
Let's assign him to the Razor Leaf. So Moara will give us 2 pips in engine weapon systems, EM weapon systems. So if we have EM weapons, he'll make those better. So Sahima returned to House Kadik. We've recruited her, but she's hanging out at House Kadik. And Tane will be hanging out at Dazra outskirts. Okay.
Give me a few to get my things.
Yeah, so these people don't hang out on the ship. Oh, wow. I think that's everybody that seemed to me to be recruitable that we've met so far. So I'm going to call this a recording, and I will see you in the next one.
A long time. The faces change, but bad guys are still bad guys, you know.
Yeah. I will see you in the next one. We'll have to work out what it is we're doing next.